And just like that, welcome over to the Not-quite-BroCast edition, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Greatest, hope you're having a great time, and we're doing a little something different today. We are having a look at From the Depths. Hard to say that name. Very complicated game, I have to say. I've spent several hours in this already, and the learning curve is quite steep. Let's have a look here. This is Little Choo Choo. It's my first somewhat sophisticated boat. Hey, Kurth Kevin Jones. Thanks for subscribing, man. Welcome. Yeah. I grabbed that game in the summer sale on Steam, and it is ridiculous. It really is. It's a game about building all sorts of fighting vehicles in any kind of manner you could imagine. Let's hop in this real quick. You have a whole lot of options to build stuff. Holy moly. Thanks, Wombles Gaming. Welcome to the Grey Flock. Yeah, Solanachi, you should be ashamed. You should definitely be subscribed. I mean, I'm not doing stuff too regularly on a regular basis, but occasionally I have something funny or something interesting or something I want to show you guys. So there is going to be somewhat regular. Holy wow! I think we just crossed the 200 subscribers there with those few subscribers we had. Thanks a lot, guys. That's amazing. I think you're gonna hear this for a while now. I hope it doesn't get annoying. If so, I can turn it down. That's what you get if you get handed over from Josh Hawkins himself. Alright. Yeah, I'm talking too much. You're absolutely right. This ship is not very good. I have a little missile system here in the back, and I have a cannon at the front, but both are not very optimized. But I think we should just go for it. I think we have, if we look at the map, I've fought in this area here before, so I think now we should kind of move over here to the right. So let's do just that.
Moving out.
And we can see how she performs and then maybe do something to improve her. Ballyrock UK, no worries, man. Not taking anything personal here.
Moving out.
If you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm always open for critique, because I'm a beginner, really. I haven't streamed often. I don't stream regularly, so I'm not too good at it. I'll commit that right now. Yeah, that new sub goal right there. I just thought it's better to have something long term. Oh, there are enemies. So I set that up. I don't have any model selected just yet, so if you guys have any suggestions, please, please, please let me know. It should be 1080p, because that's what I'm running with my current monitor as well. And it should be around about 24 or maybe 27 inches across. Alright, so I'm controlling the boat. The guns are controlled by the AI. Oh, we have a flying enemy, so my missiles are currently heading there. So I have my guns, and my missiles and my guns set up to be controlled by the AI. Oh, that was a good hit. Wow, we just had a one-shot kill with those missiles there. That was phenomenal. Is there somebody else, or is it shooting at the wrecks? Oh, we set it to attack salvage. Wow, that was a quick fight. Holy moly. I had one fight with this before, and that didn't turn out nearly as good. I have an NVIDIA, and it's a 970, so something with G-Sync would be possible, but that's instantly way more expensive, so not really going for that. Just a good brightness, good color monitor, 1080p, 24 or 27 inches is all I really need. And And I've looked around a little bit, and it's around about 200 euros, but that's just a rough goal. Thanks, Mikey. Appreciate it. Alright, we won that battle, so let's go back to the map. And this game kind of works on a... There's so much to this game, I don't even know where to start explaining this. You can spawn in and spawn out vehicles. Who just subscribed? Commander Bodomax, thank you so much, welcome man. You can still move the vehicles around if they're not spawned in, but once you encounter an enemy, you will basically automatically have to spawn them in and then carry out the fight. It's just easy. You can speed up time if you don't have them spawned in. Yeah, that's definitely not Elite. It's something completely different, but I just thought this game is very interesting, and yeah, I thought we could kind of try to figure it out together, because it's definitely not straightforward. Alright, I think we've cleared this square out here, so let's go up north, maybe we can find some new enemies there. $144 Hz. I don't know if I need that high, because I mean the 970 won't really run any current games at much above 60 FPS. Thanks, George11. Welcome, man. So I guess 60 Hz or maybe 100 Hz would be enough to be a little bit future-proof there. But hey, whatever. If you guys have suggestions, I will listen. No, the 970 won't do 34 inches. Alright, let's go into this square. Maybe we can find something here. I think there's always a group of enemies per square, and somewhere this faction has like a main base. Oh, there are the next ones. And as long as the main base is still alive, they can basically send out reinforcements to these squares and, yeah, reinforce them, so there's a force there again. Alright, let's see how you can, before you start the battle, you can kind of place your ship in around this circle. So I'm gonna place it over here, taking care that we're still in range of the enemies, so we can instantly start firing at them. And then go for it. Where are they? They should be straight ahead. Don't think they are flying this time around. Oh, it's like an airship. You can see it over there. It's hovering over the water. Oh, that shell nearly hit us. That shell did hit us. It killed the chair. Okay, I guess we're going in a straight line then. You see, the gun is firing. I think that shell killed something else because it's not firing anymore. And those missiles are not doing their job. Oh lord. Yeah, I don't know what's broken right now in this gun. Maybe those missiles hit something else, because in the upper right hand corner there you can see damage numbers popping up. That's whenever you hit something, actually. Okay, let's hop back in here and take control. What is going on? Why is it not attacking those with the gun in front anymore? Oh, because I said the gun to be controlled by me. There we go. Missiles out. Why is the gun not firing? I don't get it. There it goes. Yeah, I really have to do something about the fire rate on this gun. I still have some space below the turret to fill with stuff, basically. Come on, hit it! It's right there! These missiles are set up with infrared. Oh, there's somebody behind us with infrared seeker heads. So they should actually target that thing if they fire it roughly in the right direction, but they are not. And the gun is not exactly doing much because it's firing so slowly. Come on, we can do this! No, the units in this game are kind of weird. I think this gun right now has a caliber of 166 millimeters. So that's 16.6 centimeters. So that's actually quite a lot bigger than an 88. But you can't really compare it in this game, because I think the caliber in this game goes up to like 2 meters. You can build absolutely freaking huge cannons in this game. But those then, of course, also have huge recoil and take an age to reload, so it's not always good. Like, usually you want to go big in this game, but only if your craft is big as well, because you need all the support systems like ammunition storage and everything else to support your huge cannons, whatever you have. And as you can see, I definitely did not nail that just yet. Come on! I don't get that. I have to change the setup of my missiles there. And I don't get why the gun is having those huge pauses in between as well. I mean, it's firing slow, but it should at least be constantly firing in that slow speed. Yeah, I think we should get some distance so these missiles can have some time locking onto the target, actually. It's not looking good. At least the enemies are not doing much either. No, Bodomax, that's... I would say it's a crossover between Space Engineers and... There's nothing really comparable. I guess it's Space Engineers, but way more complex. And the UI is kind of weird as well. You really have to get used to that. And the systems are way more complex than Engineers as well. Like, there's so much you have to take care of. You have to build an engine that provides power so you can have some sort of propulsion. You have to have ammunition storage. You have to have an AI on the ship. Yeah, there's quite a bit to it, and it would take me several hours to go through a whole building process with you guys. So I just hopped into this campaign I started today, just trying to show you a little bit. We can try to improve on these guns and the missiles, so you can get a taste of how complex this game actually is. You can hear it reloading. Oh no! Oh! It has a really big gun in the front. That was close. It looks like those missiles are not even locking onto the target, and I don't get why. Maybe I should switch over to a laser targeted system. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. Oh god, big shell incoming. Wow, that is scary. That's like probably a 1 meter shell or even bigger. At least we're hitting a little bit, but it would be nice if we could hit one of those missile volleys. I'm gonna get some more distance here. Okay, those missiles are doing weird stuff. Come on. One good volley should be enough. The missile is heading straight for it, but it's not locking on. Oh, there it is. One hit! We got one missile hit out of like 8. Fantastic. Yeah, they might be going for the seagulls. I only have one set of fins on those, so that might be the reason. You would think from that distance it should be enough. You see, they're not even going for that thing, so something's wrong with the targeting, the lock-on system. So I might have to switch over to a laser target system. Come on, gun. Now it's not firing at all anymore. It should have the range for that. Because usually you have to have detection systems on your ship as well, like a radar system or an optical detection system. But you can override that in the settings, so you don't have to worry about it, and I did that just to get into the game. Come on, gun. You have a rangefinder on top. You should really be able to hit that. But it's not. Oh, something hit. We got a 1.3k of damage there on something. Mr. H3 David, thank you, man. Oh, welcome. Another big shell that just missed us. This is taking a while. Maybe if I'm taking manual aim, let's see. But then I have to leave my station here. Let's see. Q? No, just hop out. Go to the gun, take manual control, and no? Can't aim in that direction. Why can you not aim in that direction? Oh, I might have buggered up the turret's rotation here. Maybe it's hitting the side because I armored it up. It did work before. Let's see if we can fix that real quick. If we remove that piece of armor on that one, and maybe even that one, and the backside. Oh, that's the problem, not the front. The backside is the problem. You can set symmetry and everything here. There we go, now we can turn again. That was the issue. Good to know. I missed that name. Sorry. Welcome anyhow. Finally, at least the gun is doing some work now. That was the issue all along. See, there's so much you have to pay attention to, it's crazy. Oh, it's going down. The big one is going down. I think the AI is targeting the big ships first, or the big enemies, the big threats. And once this one is taken out, then it's gonna switch over to the smaller target here. But he doesn't even have a gun anymore, so he's no real threat to us right now. Yeah, if I was to jump over here right now, and then I can take manual... See? Now the turret is gonna aim wherever I'm aiming. But it still has some issues, apparently. Alright, let's do a manual shot here. Bam! Good hits. Alright. I deactivated. I could completely automate that, so I don't even have to control the ship anymore. But the AI can get kind of weird, so I rather steer the ship myself and let the guns do the work. Yeah, Seaman Engineers is actually quite a good description, really. But it's not only restricted to ships. Like you see, you have flying craft, you can... Oh my god! Ooh, that hit us. I don't know how much damage it did, but it did hit our bow. You can build flyers like planes, you can build airships like you see here, you can build sort of thruster craft that are just hovering by vertical thrusters, for example. You can build helicopters even with propellers. You can build spacecraft, you can go pretty high up as far as I know. You can build submarines even, so there's so much to this game. Like, you have to worry about buoyancy in this game, so you have to, if you just build a block of metal as your ship, it's gonna go down. So you have to have some air spaces on the inside with air pumps to keep them afloat. It is complex, but one good part about the game, it has tutorials for pretty much every little bit of it. So if you take your time, you can actually get good at it. Hey Rory Clegg, you're very welcome. It's unfortunate that we don't have a broadcast today, but I thought we can just hang out a bit and enjoy something different for once in a while. That gun, I don't like that gun aiming at us. Oh no! Oof. I think it went into the water and didn't bounce into us, hopefully. I do have repaired tentacles on my back, so... oh, it's 2 damaged! Nice, we got the big one, so now it should be aiming at the small one, hopefully, soon. Hey, Josh. You could build a Blork cube, but if you want to have it afloat, then you would have to make it hollow on the inside, or you would have to make it hover with thrusters. Come on, last little enemy here. So at least my shells in the cannon, you can set up the shells yourself as well. Good hit. Like you can tell the gun how much powder it should put into the shells, how much fragmentation heads, explosive heads. You can set every little bit up in this game. You have full control. There are also prefabs, so if you don't want to mess with every little detail, ooh, nice explosion, slow-mo there. If you don't want to mess with every little detail, then you can just use some of the prefabs. For example, like there's prefab engines, so you just slap that on and you're good to go. But there's not prefabs for everything, and you usually want to customize stuff a little bit to make it work well for your craft. This cast needs more Turgeon. I don't know if Turgeon is on. He was earlier. Let's see if I hop into the green room. Maybe he's gonna jump in here. Come on! How is this guy still alive? There we go. 2 damaged. He's going down. Full stop. Hey, Wojciech Kazbrzak. Wow, that's a hard name to pronounce, I'm sorry. But welcome, mate. Thank you for subscribing. Alright, so, another battle won. So what we get out of these battles is, on the lower right-hand corner, the uppermost red bar you can see there, where it says 37,500 centralized. That's our resources, and so every time we defeat one of these craft, I think it is, we get 10% of the resources it costs. And with these resources, on the other hand, you can then improve your own craft and make it better. So, let's pull it out and go back to base so we can improve our design a little bit. Speed it up. I really hope if we cross... I defeated the opponents in this square before, but if they reinforced in the meanwhile, they might now come after me because I crossed through the square. You basically trigger them by that. But we should be safe here at our home fort. The homestead. It's like a little fortress you get at the beginning of the game to get you started. Not very expensive, only 18,000 materials, but it has a small resource extractor, so you have kind of a constant income of resources, as you can see. We have to spawn it in first. There we go. You can see that these resources are going up slowly, which is nice. Over there it is. Let's actually move over there. This thing has a radar dish on top, so it kind of increases your view distance on the map. I can show you that in a second. Full stop. You can see the circle here, the kind of light circle, is a little bit bigger than what we can see with our own craft once we go out here. Alright, so let's go into building mode, lift that shit up, and get working. I think we should improve the missiles first, because I'm really not happy with how they perform. Avorion is actually a good comparison, though this game is still way more complex than Avorion. But at least in terms of how you build your stuff, like how you design it, it has the same... Like if you take a look at the basic blocks here, you have a load of different options. Like it goes up to a slope of 4. So you have 1 height and 4 distance. So you can get a lot of different shapes into your crafts. Of course, Avorion is completely free in that regard, but you don't really need that. And the building system here is actually quite... It is still tedious, but it's not as tedious as it could be. They did a pretty good job on making it work. So, if we press Q on these missiles, we have a full list of how the missiles are set up currently here on the left-hand side. and the parts we have at our disposal here on the right-hand side. So currently you see at the front it has a infrared seeker, and I think that's the first thing we're gonna switch out. We're gonna get rid of that for a laser designator receiver. So we're gonna switch it over to a hopefully more reliable system. I'm gonna leave the warheads for now. Actually, I think we don't need the one turn anymore, so let's put on one more fin on the backside and the fuel tank in here. Because the one turn, but what the one turn does is once the missiles are shot out vertically, they perform one turn towards the target, so they have a chance to then lock onto the target. But if we have laser guidance, I don't think we will need that anymore. We're gonna keep target. Does that even help then? I don't think so. I don't think target prediction will help anything because it will just go for the laser pointer, so we're gonna get rid of that as well for a fragmentation warhead here. Hold on, that was a fuel tank. Fragmentation warhead here. With you can even change the spread of the fragments. So you can have a tight cone. So once the thing goes off, it's just a very tight cone of I think 50 fragments actually. Or you can make it really wide so it damages a larger area. I'm gonna go something like in between 90 degrees. So then it's gonna be 45 degrees to each side. But we're gonna change out the front warhead for another explosive warhead, I think. Where is it? There we go. Let's switch it up so we have both a tight cone and a wide cone. Alright, we assigned the design to all our missiles down here. And now we should have a new missile system. But now we do need a laser designator or else they will not work. I have to find that first though. Laser emitter, that is, but we have to build a block first. Because we want to have that kind of high up. Let's build it right here. Hey Goose07, welcome man, thanks for subscribing. I think that should be high enough. No, let's actually make it one higher, or even two higher, so we can have an all-round look for the laser designator. So even if the enemy is behind us, we can still see it. There we go. That should do it, hopefully. Let's test it. Out of build mode. Then we have to stand next to the controller. The control of the missiles is somewhere down here. So now, I should, maybe? No? No? I do not have control. Why do I not have control? I can fire them, but I do not have control of the laser designator. That's interesting. And that did not work. They are just going straight up, so maybe we still need the one turn thing. Let's fix that. Man, this game, I tell you, if you guys have any tips or if you know your ways around this game, please chime in and give me some tips here, because I'm a real noob here. I just did something stupid. I just removed that gantry there. Nope. There we go. Alright, is the missile still good? It is not good. If we go over here, that one is still good, so assign to all. Okay, that fixed it. One turn. Let's put that in there again. I'll just put it here. One turn. Assign to all designs. And let's test it again. They are turning. Are they going for the laser? It looks like they are. But not all of them. Man, that is weird. I actually watched several YouTube videos of this, but there are not too many tutorials out there actually. I watched Lathrix, I think that's the name of the YouTuber. His channel name is Lathland. He did a lot of videos on this game, and I did learn quite a bit. Like, if I hadn't watched his videos, I wouldn't have any clue how this game works at all. But at least I know my way around a little bit now. Let's see what's still wrong with these missiles. Are these on the other side here alright? Yeah, they are just the same. Maybe we need a different component to make them work. Because it does not look like they're going for the laser. Laser designated? That should be the thing we need. Really should. What else could be wrong, guys? Let me know. Help me! Help me! It should have the mobility now with the fins. That shouldn't be the issue either. To make tight turns. Let's check out the designator. Maybe I have to set something up here. My controller's missiles only. What? I guess my vehicle's missiles only? Maybe that's what was wrong? It's still not aiming where I'm looking. Like, there's a... Let's see if we can test the prefab right here. There's a prefab here in missiles, the Silent Knight. I think that was the one, yeah. So you see, you have the whole construction, like the whole setup of missiles in one package right there. You can just place it down, and we're gonna do that right now. Let's get rid of that. So you see how this has laser designators as well, and those are aiming where I'm looking. Of course, they are not going to work properly now because they're obscured by the turret in front, but I'm reading chat occasionally, Journal Ghost. Just hard to do everything at once here. And in those missiles, let's check how they are set up. They have only one set of fins. Fuel tank, so they're gonna go a long distance. EMP warhead, I don't need that. And laser designator receiver, so that is correct. They don't even have the one turn in there, so we wouldn't need that. What are those set to? My controller's missiles only. Oh, I see the issue. Of course. You have to connect the laser designator to the missile system itself. So let's get rid of this. Symmetry. See, one little detail. And it can mess you up real good. So that's the tedious part about the game, the building system. You kind of have to do everything in single steps. There is area building, but you can only fill in like outlines you've created. You can fill those in with one type of block, but there is no line building, for example, like there is in Space Engineers. So that is a little bit unwieldy, but you can make it work. And if you get, I guess it's just a case of practicing it, and you're gonna get good at it. So let's do this properly. You go away, you go away, you go away. We need to make a little hole here and connect them up with a connector. Let's see if we can look in here. Connector here, here, and just up right here. One more, then the emitter. Alright, that should be good right there. Let's see. There we go, now it works. Now we can test properly if those missiles are actually targeting where we are pointing. That looks good. Alright. So, if we let the AI take care of this... whoa! Oh, they were past the hill, that's why they went crazy there. Did that rocket just bounce off, or that missile just bounce off the mountain over there? Not sure how, if that's how it would work in reality. Alright, so we hopefully fixed that. Now I want to take a look at my gun turret here in the front. Back to building mode. So you can see that's the actual base of the turret down here. God, it's so hard to have a good camera angle inside the craft here. That's the base of the turret, that's where it rotates, and there's just a hole here in the ceiling where it goes through. So we still have some space here to place stuff down. The turret is an advanced cannon, so we need these components. These are all the components. This is basically your breech. Then you can attach barrels, mantlets to have some elevation, for example. You have to manage the whole ammunition side of things. You can increase the gauge or the caliber of the guns manually. You can reduce recoil, and the ammunition, like you have an ammunition system on the gun itself, which is currently up here, like back here. These are the shells you can see right there. But there's also a component of the ammunition system in your actual ammunition storage. So these are all my TNT barrels, but I think those only feed into this little piece here. This is basically one example shell, which is then taken from here and somehow transferred over into this magazine back here. I don't know how exactly that would work, but that's how it does work. So let's just increase our number of autoloaders, I would say. Get symmetry going. And let's place some of those down. Why can I not attach this here? That is weird. I would think I should be able to attach this here. But apparently I'm not. Now I am. Well, alright, not gonna complain. Don't know why that is the case. Alright, does that actually make sense? Because I don't think it does, because now we need to attach the ammo clips, and you can only feed those from one side. So I don't think that would actually work down here. Yeah, definitely. Micro everything. Like, you have to balance stuff out. You have to balance out the feed rates, the size of the shells. You have to do so much number crunching just to get a decently working ship. And that's kind of my complaint. Like, this ship I built here is my third or fourth try. And it's the first one that actually survived a few battles, at least. Oh, I know what the issue is. I think I just built all of those on the ship. You have to switch over to the turret grid. Yeah, so let's do that. Yeah, now I'm on the turret grid. That's also something you tend to forget from time to time. Let's do it like this. And one more down here. Now the clips. Hold on. Are we still? I think we are still on the... No, we are on the turret side. Why do we not get the indicators? I'm confused. Not connected. Fantastic. What is going on? So this is the ship grid, definitely. Because we're not getting here. So this is the turret grid. So why can I not attach the autoloaders properly? Like usually you would get indicators. Yeah, these are the green indicators I was looking for. Oh, I was too much zoomed in. Of course I was. Now we can see what we're doing. Alright, let's try again. 2 here, 3 over here. Over to the clips. Right, now you can see those pegs on the thing. Those are basically your connection indicators. So I can only attach this one with the base side here. But then we can also attach them to the side here. I hope that works. Oh my god, the camera in here is horrible. And some more here. I really hope that this will increase the fire rate. I don't even know if that's the case. I'm just assuming it is, because more autoloaders would usually more fire rate, right? So now the final thing we need is those ammo input feeders. Those are basically the parts that take the ammo from this storage over here and feed them into the magazine. And once the magazine is full, then these autoloaders take them out of the magazines and feed them into the gun itself. That's my understanding of how this works. So now, okay, we have to assign them as well. You have to assign the source of the feeders as well. But once we've done that, they should start loading the shells into these racks. We should actually see that it is being rendered. Alright. Let's... Oh, we can do some more on the bottom here. At least on this side. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so if we go to one of them, or not, because they are not connected. Why? Why you do this? I don't understand. Stream's gone choppy. I'm sorry, I don't know why. I actually upped the bitrate a little bit on the stream. Let me check real quick. Oh yeah, something's wrong. The bitrate was all over the place there for a second. Yeah, I tried to fiddle with it a little bit so the quality wouldn't be quite as horrible, but that might have done it no good if my connection can't keep up. So I'm sorry for it right now. I would have to restart the stream. I'm not going too long tonight anyhow, so I hope you can just stick with me for the while. And for the next time I'll fiddle with it some more to make it work properly, hopefully. Why are these not connected? The indicator says it should work, but I cannot select them. Why? I'm pretty sure it's not the YouTube server, Bodomax, thanks a lot, but I'm pretty sure it's just my upload rate is not high enough to get the whole of the stream up there. I tried to pay attention to that. Like I stayed below 700 with my actual upload stream rate, but maybe my upload is currently dipping below that. It used to be constantly above 700, but maybe that's not the case right now. So I'm very sorry. Is it though, Belrock? Is there some issues on other websites as well? That would be great, but I would imagine a proper solar flare would have some rougher consequences than a little bit of a choppy stream. I would expect you wouldn't be able to see me at all if that was the case. I really don't know what's up with these ammo intakes right now. Obviously something's wrong. I mean, up here, I connected them to the racks themselves as well. Just like that. No different at all. And these are connected. That is strange. You can do one fun thing here. If you press P, then all the blocks get shrunken down so you can see in between them, which can be very helpful to see what's actually going on here. But I don't see my fault here. Like, see, we have... Oh, maybe I see what the issue is. This autoloader is directly attached to the gauge increase block, which is kind of like, I don't know, part of the breech assembly basically of the gun. So, and these down here are just connectors, and maybe they cannot transfer shells or something, I don't know. So maybe we have to extend these gauge blocks down here, which would be horrible because there is no four-way connector for these. Let's see, but yeah, the autoloaders themselves are not connected. That's the issue. Oh, no. Yeah, that's gonna happen to you a lot in this game. Like, just problem solving. And then, of course, tedious building. But if you get a craft to work properly and be quite powerful, it is very, very rewarding and satisfying. That's, of course, the other side of the coin. Alright. So these are not connected. Let's get them properly connected. Hopefully. I guess I just didn't watch the pegs. And you have to pay attention how you place them down as well. Huh, they don't seem to have any specific pegs on either of the side. So why are those not connected then? Connect to gauge increasers, gauge cooling units, or connectors. Connectors or the firing piece itself. I have them. Oh my. The whole strand of connectors is not actually connected because you have to connect them to the firing piece itself? What? How would that work? There's not enough room around the firing piece to do that even. Let's see. Because I think this one is the only one who was able to be properly attached here on the back side, because here, inside here is basically where the firing piece sits. That is so weird. Okay, let's try this. No, I'm not getting any connection points here. Oh well, I guess we're just gonna leave the gun as it is and go for another battle. Gonna save the game here, let it shoot you, and let's go for it. Let's meet our demise. Yeah, this game, it came out like it's still in an alpha technically, but it came out like, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. So there has been a lot of patching already. So what you're seeing here, this kind of awkwardness or difficulty, that's no bugs or it's, you just have to learn how the game works and then deal with it basically. So I really wish they would do something for just usability as well. Like the HUD, for example, is not very intuitive and not exactly easy to the eye, but it still does work. Like there is some thought to it, and it's certainly not bad. I'm gonna give the AI controls here, gonna despawn everything, and then move my craft over. Where should we go now? I think we should look for the enemy base, so let's go all the way up here. Speed things up. And let's see if those new missiles can do some proper work now. So the gun is just gonna be some support. But this square still seems to be empty. I don't think it got reinforced in the meanwhile. There's so much to it here. I am pretty sure I didn't even or haven't even understood like half of the game just yet. And I only built boats so far because that's kind of the easiest for the beginning. Because if you mess with thrusters, you have to kind of balance out everything properly, and I think it's just way more complicated.
Moving out. Moving out.
Let's see, we're gonna meet a new enemy up here. It's gonna be interesting.
Moving out.
We don't have a lot of view range, so they are gonna surprise us. There they are.
Moving out.
Let's go for it. AI has control, and the laser designator is working. That's fantastic. Alright, let's take evasive maneuvers. Oh, they have missiles. That could be bad. That could be really bad. Oh no! Ouch. We have some repair bots here, you see them going to work here. Oh, we just had a really good hit on the enemy craft. Something blew up there. Yeah, this is working a lot better than the infrared had. Oh no! Ouch. I think we should gain some distance so we get out of the range of their missiles again. Let's turn around. Oh, we just blew him up. He's gone. AI dead. Oh, those shells missed us. That's good. Okay, I think the missile craft is out of action, so we can get close again. Oh, this volley looks good. Oh yeah, we hit something important. That's more like it. I really wonder what you would have to do to make the infrared seeker missiles work properly. Because I don't know, this laser thing kind of annoys me a little bit. Don't want to have that around all the time. But hey, if it's gonna get the job done, I'm not complaining. Come on, die already. You're done for. I think we shouldn't get too close so our missiles can still turn in time. Like, you can make these guns fire at ridiculous fire rates. It all depends on the gauge of the gun, and the whole underworkings, how many autoloaders you have on there and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to watch some more tutorials on how to build such a turret properly so it functions. Nice! We just won another battle, boys. That was great. There's also shields in this game. You can set up shields with custom sizes, angles, strength, and different types of shields as well. They usually work best against quick and light projectiles. And since those are usually more end-game stuff, I didn't just worry about shields just yet. Okay, looking good. Full health, because the little damage we took got repaired instantly by these little drones. And we made a lot of resources. Check it out, we are up to 55k now. Alright, let's go over here now. Despawn, so we can move quicker. I really hope the quality isn't too bad, boys. Because chat turned kind of quiet at the moment, so I hope you're still with me. As I said, I guess this is gonna be the last battle, and after that, I'm gonna stop the stream and fiddle with the settings a little bit. Maybe I'm gonna stream again tonight. I don't know. Don't think so, to be honest. I guess I'm just gonna try to get good at this game first, and then I can come back with a proper opinion and show you some good stuff. Because this game has big potential, I can tell you that much. Oh, 2 airships! Oh, I don't think they're gonna last long against these missiles. I really don't. Oh, we hit it with the cannon as well. Oh, that was... both got hit by missiles. Let's get some a little bit closer. We're gonna be daring. You can see my ship has quite a bit of armor, so it just about manages to stay afloat. Oh yeah, that one is gone. Ooh, wow. That was a big hit. Those missiles work fantastically.